We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Coming to you. Watch safety green.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Hey,
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. The offense has to keep pace.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big game there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for it after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Wants to run. They're running it.
Deep rip.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
So in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Switch. 6-6, bullet high. Hey, Delta. Right on.
Off the play fake. Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Shakedown, baby. Yeah.
Set up. 50, plant.
52's the mic. Stop your whining.
Off play action. Herbert trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. But he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They should have known.
Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL.
Let's go now.
But I'm not quite
60
sure
Pittsburgh.
this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
Ready, ready!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Suddenly
Set.
it's first and
15
goal after
line.
the
15 line.
interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Whip, 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 whip.
Hit it.
They'll go with Foreman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His sixth touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10.
Go, Jeff, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He rifles one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
You're not going anywhere, man.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful over his head as this game progresses.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 runs, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 52.
To throw again. Herbert. Catch is made by Harry. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Herbert got his man. That's Harry. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And another run. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
91.
Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
It's a gain of 5.
Smooth.
Up 2nd and 5.
Ready to go. Ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Ready to
So
break.
a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Hey, hit it.
Operating from the gun. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe
Ready,
they'd
set.
gotten a look at my
52's
appearance
the
as
mic.
Othello in
Strip
the
that
high school
ball.
play.
Strip that ball.
Hey, Alpha.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Looking to throw. Herbert throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bennett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Check.
On first down, Herbert.
I got it.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Let's go
So
now.
2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
You can't block me.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Herbert under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sack, baby.
DeMarcus
Sack,
Lawrence,
baby.
he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Check.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, check 24. Check 22.
Shoot.
From the gun, Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on
Ready?
the other side of the 50
Lonnie.
that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown
Go,
confidence
go.
in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss,
Rush coming, he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack.
Kill.
What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practice now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense.
They'll set up a throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys, they push on in front further. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter. But you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
Ready.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing analogy.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. Got a man open. That's Harry. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Hey, echo.
Looking to throw. Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I got him. That's me. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Get ready.
I go. Shoot.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1.
Bravo! Yes, yes!
Hey, watch the slant. Check 50.
Yo, get it!
Throwing again. Herbert.
Let's go, D. Big
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
Come on, set!
The Dallas
10
offense
Lobo.
here set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus
Sleep
far
rip,
as they
sleep
try
rip.
again with a first down now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
To number 88. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
championships, baby.
5!
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Let's go
5
now!
yards on
10
first down, and now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Tight end right, tight end right.
On third down, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'm just going to claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now they're going to do it's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready!
The Pats at the line,
60
ready to
yards.
go. And some dangerous
box drop,
territory. You're
box
already
drop.
down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Look at me.
Yeah, and
Zipper.
what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
Let's go.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Now.
From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, Relax just a little bit, they huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Going on the ground, it's White, and he's going to get this inside the 30.
Here we go.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Here we
The
go.
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Delta.
Let's go, baby.
Go.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy.
Get it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw is incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know,
Hey,
but all
Sue.
these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a
Steve
silver lining on this one.
Griffin.
Much more like lead.
You got nothing.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
About
30
set for
base.
this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken
That's how we
down.
do it. That's how we do it.
Come on,
Sacks,
set.
a growing
18
theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2nd and 15. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half won't end after this one unless there's another defensive penalty.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the
90
line,
wolf.
ready to go. They have the ball here for the
Hey,
inaugural
C6,
drive of the second
C6.
half.
Ready?
Deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Come on,
But this
now.
is a
Let's
real,
go.
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often
On
talk
the double.
about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect
Let's
left
go,
side.
baby. Let's
That'll be
go.
a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for
10-2
them.
stop.
Worked him to the center of the field,
Hey,
cut it
exit.
to the outside, ball's delivered,
Like-
gets both feet down for the
52's the mic,
completion.
boys. 52.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's complete. James White. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Everyone's got to be able to
Set,
catch
ready?
the football.
50,
Doesn't matter
play.
what position
Hustle,
you play,
hustle.
but if you're on
Screen.
offense,
Watch the
be aware a
screen.
ball may come your way.
Bang, 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 bang.
New Mike 52.
Now.
Operating from the gun.
Game situation. Let's go.
To the end zone but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And probably throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, New England. Max Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced to the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Big rip.
They run again with Foreman. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. 3rd down.
Let's go,
Foreman. He finds some open field here. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go, fellas.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make the right tackles.
Looking to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Down.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last night. It's still work to do.
No doubt about it. When they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Back to throw now, 2nd and 10. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Set up. 18 Gator.
57's the mic.
It's coming this way, here we go.
Now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Here we go.
After the run by Foreman, here's first and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Deep river.
And look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
On first down, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Back to throw. Herbert got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second and 14. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Let's go.
New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 14. From the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. He hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the set.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Hey.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are
and a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here we go! 70, Indy.
I got one.
Shoot!
First down, here's White. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
60 outlaw.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
52's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
In your face.
Get it.
Second and 11. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Down. 18.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football. It got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Amari Cooper,
Quick 6. That's
an
what they call
80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The
set.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
30 base.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Go now.
Lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Mike 52.
From the gun on third down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Right in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset.
Here we go, G.
They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
And he's into the clear. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. N'Keal Harry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Looking to throw. Herbert, and he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
60 outlaw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going up top. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's going on.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And this train just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? And I waved the hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Back to throw. Herbert over the middle. That's caught by Harry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Ready.
From the red zone now, they look to throw. And that's caught by Bennett. Touchdown, Patriots. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots get a score closer.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Okay, ready? 80 weapon.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their
Go
eyes.
now. 30
Or
base.
maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him
Watch
so
QB
high
drop.
that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
6-6. Bullets. Go.
Here's Stewart. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left.
Ready? 10 logo.
On 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Shoot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They shakes him off. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Let's go.
On the ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And he's going to go down. His time has now run out on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's another week with more questions than answers as they